Hello friends, welcome to the latest video of Sass series. Today we will talk about operators in Sass. First of all, let's open the VS Code editor. Yeah, we have opened the VS Code editor. Let's open our directory in VS Code editor. Here is the operator directory which we have opened in our VS Code editor. Now let's create a file, and the name of the file is index.html in order to write our HTML code. Now first of all, we have to understand the meaning of operator. So basically operators are used to perform mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now let's see how we can implement operators in our Sass. First of all, let's write the basic syntax of HTML. This is the basic syntax of HTML. Today we are talking about operators in Sass. This is operators in Sass. Now let's take a h1 tag. Let's write text here at subscribe to tech with ease channel. Let's save this file and open in the web browser with the help of Open with Live Server. Yeah, here you are getting subscribe to tech with each channel in the web browser. Means our file is working correctly. Let's go to the VS Code editor again. Let's create another file, and the name of the file is index.scss Sass in order to write our Sass code. Now first of all, we have to link our Sass file with the HTML so that we can use our Sass properties. So first of all, we have to link and we have to provide the relation, and the relation is a style sheet, and we have to provide the reference. Let's provide the reference as index.css. Here we are providing .css instead of Sass because our browser understands CSS only. That's why we are providing .css so that it will manipulate the Sass. Now we want to manipulate this h1 tag. Let's manipulate this h1 tag in the Sass file. This is h1 tag. Let's provide the font size. Let's say the font size is 20 pixel. Let's save this file, and first of all we have to click on was Sass. That will convert our Sass file into .css, which is understandable by our web browser. Now we have compiled our Sass file into CSS. Now let's see the output in the web browser. First of all, we have to save our file. We have to save our Sass file as well. Now let's see the output. Now you are seeing our subscribe to tag with his text. The font size of subscribe to tag with his channel changed to 20 pixel. Now let's go to index.sass. Let's use the Sass operator in font size. Let's say we are adding 5 pixel to our font size. Let's save this file and see the output in the web browser. Now you are seeing, let's inspect this file. Let's see the size. So here you are seeing that the font size changed to 25 pixel. If we add 10 pixel, then it will become 30 pixel, and you can simply see it's 30 pixel in the font property. Now so here we have used addition operator. Now let's subtract 10 pixel. Now we are subtracting 10 pixel. Let's save this file and see the output in the web browser. Now you can simply see the font size of this text become 10 pixel because previously it's 20 pixel and we have subtracted 10 pixel from that font size. Now it's 10 pixel. Now let's say it's 50 pixel and we are subtracting 20 pixel. Let's save this file and see the output in the web browser. You can see the font size is now 30 pixel, means our operator is working fine. We can also use multiplication as well. Let's say it's 50 pixel and we have multiplied 2 with this. It means now it will become 50 into 2, that is 100 pixel. Now let's see the output in the web browser. Now you can see the font size is 100 pixel. You can also use division property as well. You can also use the division operator as well. Now let's say it's 50 pixel and we have divided by 2. It will become 25 pixel. Let's save this file and see the output in the web browser. Now let's see, is it 25 pixel or not. The font size is 32 pixel, means our division property is not working. For this, you have to keep in your mind that when we are using division property, we have to put our values in parentheses so that it will work fine. Now let's see the output in the web browser. Now you can see that the font size is 25 pixel, means our division property is working fine. You have to keep this thing in your mind that when we are using division property, we have to put our values in parentheses so that it will work fine. Now let's see the practical implementation of operators in Sass. For this, let's create another index.html file. One thing I want to say is that the values here you are providing 50 pixel. Now you are dividing it. In division you have to give 2 only. Let's say we are changing the font size. Let's say it's 50 pixel plus 2 pixel. Now let's see the output in the web browser. Now it's 52 pixel. You can see the font size as 52 pixel, means it's working fine. Now let's say we are providing different values. Let's say it's 50 pixel and we are adding 2 RAM. Now let's see, is it working or not. So you are seeing here we are getting an error. It's showing 50 pixel plus 2 RAM is not possible, because when we are using operator in Sass, we have to provide both the values in the same format. Means if you are providing this as pixel, then you have to add or subtract or divide with the same format. Let's say if we are adding 20 pixel, then it will work fine. So you can see that it's generated the .css file. If we provide, let's say if we subtract 10 RAM and save this file, let's say the font size is 50 pixel minus we are subtracting 10 RAM. Let's save this file. You can see here the Sass compiler is showing an error. It means simply you have to keep in your mind that you have to provide the values in the same format if you want to use operators. Now let's save this file and see the output in the web browser. Now let's remove all these things and write a fresh code here. Let's save this file. Let's remove this code from here as well and let's save the file. Now we are creating 4 boxes. We are providing, let's say the class is box and the second class we are providing is box 1, and we are creating 4 boxes like this. Now it's box 1, let's change the value as box 2, and this is box 3 and this is box 4. Let's save this file. Now let's add some properties to our box. Let's provide the width as 200 pixel. Let's provide height as 200 pixel. Let's provide the border as 5 pixel solid black. Let's save this file. Let's provide box 1. Let's add some property to box 1 as well. Let's provide the background color as red. Let's copy this box 1 and paste it here and make it as box 2. Let's provide the background color as blue. Let's paste it here. This is box 3. Let's provide the background color as magenta. Let's paste it here. Let's say it's box 4. Let's provide the background color as aqua. Let's save this file. Let's save the HTML file as well. And now let's see the output in our web browser. Now you are seeing that we are getting 4 boxes with different colors. Now let's provide another properties to our box. Let's say we are floating these boxes to left. Let's save this file and see the output in the web browser. Now you are seeing that we are getting 4 boxes and these are aligned with each other. Now let's use the operator. Now let's use operator in order to beautify these boxes. Now let's see how we can use operator in order to beautify these 4 boxes. Let's provide the width as 100% of the body divided by, let's say, 4. We are dividing the 100%. We are dividing the 100% of the page into 4 equal parts. Here 100% simply means we are providing the 100% of our body selector, and we are dividing this 100% into 4 parts. Let's save this file and see the output in the web browser. You are seeing that our 4th box is going out of this 100% because we have provided the border, because we have provided 5 pixel border, and that's why it is going out of this line. Let's remove border from here and let's save the file. Let's see the output in the web browser. Now you can see these 4 boxes are aligned in a single line, means this 100% of this page is divided into 4 parts equally. As for those persons which are not good in mathematics, that's why this feature is provided in order to help those persons which are from commerce background, or let's say arts, which is somewhat difficult to understand this type of calculation, and that will become a hectic task for those persons. Let's save this file and see the output. Now let's see, we are dividing this 100% into 8 parts. Let's add 4 more boxes. Let's paste it here. Let's change the value as 5. This is 5, this is 6, this is 7, and this is 8. Let's save this file, and we have divided this 100% into 8 parts. Let's copy this box 4. Let's paste it here. Let's copy all these boxes and paste it here. Let's change the values as this is 8, this is 7th box, this is 6th box, and this is 5th box. Let's save this file and see the output in the web browser. So you can see that our 8 boxes get aligned in a single line. We don't need to calculate how much space that each boxes will take, the width of all these boxes. That's why we use operators in order to make our task easier. Hope you understand operators in Sass. Thanks for watching this video. If you like the video, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all for today. See you tomorrow.